Hello, and welcome to the Flicky Flies End of the Year special about my favorite catches of 2022. I'm sat here by my local river on a nice winter day and kind of reminiscing and counting down my 10 most memorable catches of the previous year. From the tiniest, most beautiful jewel-like brook trout to massive carp caught on a fixed line rod. So sit back, relax, and let me share some of my favorite experiences of 2022. So we're gonna start this list off strong with a lovely Colorado River cutthroat. Fish can be memorable for so many different reasons. And the reason that this one was memorable to me was kind of the cinematography aspect of it. As a YouTube fisherman, I love capturing the action in unique ways. So I saw this cutthroat feeding heavily in a lane, kind of in a tight spot, and I got out my telephoto lens and I zoomed in. And, well, you just gotta see the results. So there was a trout feeding pretty actively right in the bubble line there. Oh, there he is, there he is. Oh yeah, he's moving around a lot. Thought I spooked him, but I don't think so. He's back in the current here. He's posted up looking for some food. Let's give it to him. There you go. Yes. There we go. Ooh, he's a hungry boy. Oh yeah, nice. Heck yeah, nice fish here. Very nice. There we go. Hungry pool boss streamer eater. Oh my goodness. Pretty crazy, huh? You know, I film all of my adventures solo. So I'll set up the camera, set up a third-person view, walk into the frame, fish, walk back, go and retrieve the camera, stuff like that. A real Les Stroud Survivor Man kind of style, if you know what I mean. So to be able to capture the action like that and have all the action be in frame when zoomed in was just a really special moment. And man, when I walked back to my camera and reviewed the footage, I was beyond psyched. Anyways, on to the next fish. We are transitioning from a placid, peaceful, pleasant summer in the mountains to a below zero frigid day in the valley. And to be honest, this fish might have actually placed higher in my rankings if it wasn't for the freezing misery that I had to endure to catch it. But sometimes the most difficult conditions can really lead to the greatest rewards. And when you watch this clip, you can certainly see just how that plays out, because I am so elated to get this fish in the net. Yes! Oh. Please stay on. I have been working hard all February, guys. Seriously. I've been out so many times. This is the first fish I've had on in weeks. Oh, I want this fish. Come here, buddy. Nice brown. Yes! Woo! Oh, that feels so good. So good. Been working so hard to get into some trout this February. Oh, what a gorgeous fish. Well, that was cool, no pun intended. Winter is amazing, but let's reel it back in a little bit. A summer day in a place so perfectly beautiful, I really could hardly believe it. A crystal clear spring creek meandering through a lush green meadow, and contained within the most stunningly beautiful brook trout I have ever laid my eyes on. at that. Beautiful creature. Just stunning. Makes up in beauty for a small size. Beautiful fish, huh? Man, I love catching big fish, just like the next guy. You know, that tug of a big fish on the line is certainly a unique experience, but put me in a beautiful setting like that, catching beautiful fish, and I am so content. All right, let's meet in the middle of seasons this time, halfway between winter and summer. How about a freak snowstorm in late May? If that isn't Colorado spring for you, I don't know what is. And by the way, isn't it so cool the places that fly fishing can bring us? Snow caked onto bright neon green spring foliage, a wonderful, beautiful brown trout plucked from a distant pocket across raging springtime currents. Trying to make some casts to the other side here. Got a nice pocket, could hold a fish or two. Again, that's the great thing about this big 15-foot long Kiru rod. You can hold this rod out over the current and get some really crazy drifts far, far away. You can't cast as far as a regular Western fly fishing rod, but you can certainly tight line or Euro nymph from further away, and that's what happens right there. Gosh, that was so cool. Yes. Oh man. Again, that's the power of tight line, guys. It's good stuff. Woo, awesome. Oh yeah, that guy's a bit older for sure. Kind of a bigger head. A bit skinny, but really nice fish. You just gotta love the way that a long rod can reach out and make excellent natural drifts over current like that. Hands down, one of the biggest benefits of Tenkara and fixed line rod fishing. This next fish was a surprisingly large fish for the area that I was in. And I caught this fish by putting in a little bit of extra work, hiking a few extra miles and finding some relatively untouched water. And despite it being relatively untouched water, I was certainly surprised when I saw this fish on the end of my line. All right, well, we got the skunk off on the hippie. Oh my goodness gracious, nice fish. This freaking beast. I think this is actually a brook trout. Just smashed it, came out from under that bank. This is one of the nicer brook trout that I've ever caught. Very cool. This is a nice fish. Feels really good on this Kita. Feels really, really good. Full bend all the way to the handle, but very supple, so I feel like I've got a good chance of landing him. He's always got tension on that hook. Feisty fish. Wow, very cool. You know, this place is a little out of the way, so I was kind of wondering, you know, is it possible that we're gonna find some slightly bigger fish than normal? And it seems that could be the case. There we go. Monstrous brook trout. One of the nicest brook trout I've ever caught in this park. One of the most exhilarating eats too. He just charged out of that bank. Fat fish, healthy. Ooh-wee. Very nice. Not a bad fish for a tiny mountain creek, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna let this one kind of speak for itself, leave the details out. All I will say is this bow and arrow cast was so satisfying. There's a fish feeding right behind this cottonwood tree here. I just see his tail. He's holding in place. I've seen some ripples, so I think he could be feeding. I've got just a single fly on, a size 16 Griffith snat. Just kind of a general midge dry fly. So I'm gonna see if I can get a cast in here. It's a really tight spot. And see if he's interested. Yes, that was so cool. There we go. Heck yes. Oh, wow. Casted that fly. Perfect bow and arrow cast right behind the tree. I couldn't actually see the fly, but the line was laying on the water, and I saw it move and set the hook, and there he was. So cool. I love it when things go to plan like that. That worked out so perfectly. I called it. I was pretty proud of myself on that one. That felt so awesome. Moving on now, you know, if I had a subcategory in this list for the most beautiful fish that I caught in all of 2022, this one would be the winner. This brown trout was just on fire. It was so wild. You have to see this fish. Ooh, he's bulldogging me. Strong fighter. Not ready yet. Well, that's got to be one of the prettiest browns I have ever caught. Look at those fiery, fiery fins. Incredible pattern, nice yellow, dark spots. What a beauty. This next fish is really a pretty special one to me. It's more about the entire overall experience that led up to catching this fish instead of the actual fish itself. My in-laws actually own a pretty large island out in the middle of a river. And this large river supports a healthy smallmouth population. This fish that I'm about to show you, it wasn't huge, although it did fight really well in typical smallmouth bass fashion. But man, I am just so lucky to have been in this place, camping with my family, having this whole river to fish in solitude. It was just a really, really special experience, and one that will stick with me forever. This place is on the complete other side of the country from where I live, but we took a road trip out there, had a really awesome couple weeks, and I really look forward to getting back out there again in the future. Ooh, yeah, right off that stump in the water, I saw him dash out. Yeah. Very cool. Nice fish. All right. Wow, so pretty. It's the nicest fish of the day there. 9-10 inches. Nice bronze color, so clean. Oh my goodness. All right, we're coming into the home stretch here. The final two favorite catches of 2022. I will preface this by just asking you, how big of a fish have you caught on a Tenkara rod? How big of a trout? And perhaps, have you ever caught a carp? Because I caught my first decent sized carp, and man, it is absolutely wild. It took me for a ride. It was the most exhilarating fish of the year by far for me. That first hit, that solid hook set, and they just take off. It is absolutely ridiculous. All you can do is move with the fish, try to put some side pressure on them, and just try to wrangle this beast that you have hooked up to you with no reel to save your butt. It's just absolutely wild. So check out this clip. This was such an exciting catch, and absolutely deserves one of the top spots of my favorite catches of 2022. Oh my God. Large, aggressive fish here on the flats in Colorado. I feel like I'm in the freaking Bahamas right now. Incredible sight casting to these big, beautiful, powerful game fish. Just awesome. Oh my gosh. He chased down that fly so hard. I took it away from him, let him catch up for a second, popped it away. Man, it's like I'm fishing for redfish. I mean, this is just, whew, man, my hype level is, it's high right now. This is awesome. This guy, that was a powerful run this guy took right off the bat. Feisty fish. Oh my goodness. Yes. Good Lord. This is just, it's too much fun. It's too much fun. Truly an epic battle. On this Wasatch Tenkara rod, the Rodzilla, biggest, beefiest Tenkara rod I've seen. It's just perfect for these carp. And these are nice sized carp too. These are not little baby carp by any means. It's still a sporting challenge too. I mean, you got to move with the fish, side pressure. You got to fight them smart. It's not just a massive broomstick. It doesn't make it easy by any means. A lot of strategy. There we go. Colorful little guy. Well, he's not little. Fantastic. Yes. Well, there we have it. Not a bad fish, huh? Man, he fought hard. Awesome. There he goes. Whew. Man, that was a battle to remember. Fantastic. Okay, we have made it to the end. This is my absolute favorite catch of 2022. A super challenging, super clear spring creek full of really large brown trout. They were really picky. It was really difficult. It was a sunny day, but the outcome is my personal best brown trout. Big fish, big fish. I see 2 or 3 nice sized browns right up on the edge here. Here we go. We're gonna nymph them. Streamers in. Do they want it? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Very nice brown on the line. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, he's dogging me. Oh, he's strong. Oh, yeah. Very nice fish here. Don't go in that bank, dude. Don't go in that bank. You gotta get down to the water's edge here. The Rocky putting in work. This rod's a beast. This rod is a beast. Ooh, excellent fish here, guys. It's been a tiny bit of a struggle. But we're on. Oh, we're on. All right, let's see if we can snatch this guy up here. Powerful fish. Yeah, he's not ready yet. I don't want to let him get into that bank. We got to stay back here. Tire him out just a bit longer. There's some sticks down there. A lot of hazards. A lot of hazards. good. Nowhere to cross. Let's get over here. Come on. Okay, he's still on. I found a couple sticks here. Let's see if we can get this bad boy. Oh man, how not to fight a fish, but we got him in the end. Oh, beautiful brown, absolutely beautiful. Yes, love it. Oh, so cool. Well, there we go, absolute chunk. What a beast. Oh, thanks, dude. So cool. It wasn't the prettiest way to land a fish, but man, fooling and landing that large, thick brown trout, that is rewarding in a really powerful way. And that's why that stuck with me. And that was my favorite fish of 2022. It's really fun to imagine all the fish that I'll land next year. I plan on fishing more, filming more, visiting epic places, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what 2023 holds for me and for the Flicky Flies channel. I do this whole fly fishing and filming thing for me, but I also do it for you guys. It feels really cool to have people here watching and commenting and enjoying my videos. And ultimately, I really couldn't do this without you guys. So thanks so much for being here. I love you guys, and I hope that your 2023 is full of so many memorable catches. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.